Today I want to review a new bag, and this is the Mini Marly from Ateliers Auguste. Just for transparency, this video is not sponsored, but the bag has been very generously gifted to me. They also didn't ask for a review video, but I just thought this might be helpful information. Some of you know I've been really enjoying the shoulder bag from the same brand, and I've been using it quite a lot. This bag looks quite simple, but it's so well made and easy to use. With the Mini Marly, however, there are a few things that I'm not crazy about. But let's start the video with what I like about this bag first. So Ateliers Auguste is a French mid-range luxury brand, and all their pieces are handmade by the highly trained Italian artisans. In person, you can just tell the craftsmanship is impressive. The stitching has been beautifully done, and I really like the attention to details such as the embossment on the hardware. By the way, they only feature premium Italian leathers. This bag is in smooth calf skin, which is so supple and luxurious. I was a bit nervous about smooth leather at first, but the shoulder bag has been holding up incredibly well. As I said, I've been using this bag a lot, and so far I can only see very minor scuffing on the bottom, so that is very reassuring for me. I really appreciate the fact that the clasp is gold-plated because I think that is a very luxurious feature. And just for a bit of context, Chanel used to provide gold-plated hardware until the year of 2008, but Hermes hardware is still 18 karat gold-plated as we speak. Anyway, I really like the embossment on the hardware. In fact, you can even find them on the feet. It's a very small thing, but I think it really adds to the feel of luxury for the bag. While we are on the topic of hardware, can I just say the clasp is so substantial and very well made. The magnetic closure is so responsive as well. So as you can see, when you let go of the flap, the clasp will quickly relocate itself and close the bag for you. And once the bag is closed, it feels really secure. The top handle features the same smooth calf leather like the bag, and as you can see, the attachment rings are solid and they sit upright. This means the top handle will always maintain an upright position, unlike, for example, the handles on the Lady Dior, which tend to drop down or move about. The top handle on this bag is quite generous, so it can fit on the crook of my arm. That said, I really wish the top handle was made with a stiffer material. Perhaps it could be lined with another layer of leather to give it a bit more structure. Personally, I am a bit worried that the top handle might soften over time and the shape might change. I guess another option is to add a twilly, like what I do with my Hermes bags, to give the top handle a bit more thickness and structure. On the inside, this bag can fit a lot. This is one of those small bags that can fit more than it looks. So in here, I have my Mulberry card holder, my Kindle e-reader, my phone, my Gucci sunglasses, AirPods, Louis Vuitton mini pochette, my keys, and a reusable bag. Everything fits very comfortably in here, and I can easily locate everything. On the inside, there's a leather slip pocket on one side, but otherwise the bag is lined with 100% cotton. Personally, I don't mind the cotton lining. I think it's very tastefully done, so it actually looks quite luxurious. Plus, I don't have to worry about scratches. Next, let's talk about the usability of this bag. For me, this is not the easiest bag to use. First of all, if I want to get anything from the inside while using this as a top handle bag, I have to hold the flap like so. As you can see, I'm not actually able to support the bag from the bottom with one hand and then try to get things from the inside with the other hand. This is because the clasp has quite a bit of weight to it, so the flap tends to pull forward. Now, if you put the bag down, for example, if it's on your laps, then it's quite easy to maneuver, but if you're on the move, that is pretty much the only way to go about opening the bag. Additionally, this bag has a zipper on the inside, which is another feature I'm not crazy about. Now, I can understand wanting a zipper for a sense of security, but for this bag, I'm not sure if it's practical in terms of functionality. Let me show you. So when I open the bag, I have to hold onto the flap and use my other hand to unzip. It takes a bit of work, but the most tricky part is actually the rezipping because now I have to hold onto the zipper tag in order to close it. So basically the whole weight of the bag goes onto this little leather tag while I close the bag. So to be honest, I don't zip the bag when I use it. In fact, let me know what you think, but for me, without the zipper, this bag actually looks even cuter and simpler. What do you think? On the bottom, there are 4 feet, which is a feature I always appreciate because they will definitely help to prevent scratches. Now let's talk about the shoulder strap. This shoulder strap is adjustable and removable. Like I said, I love using this bag as a top handle bag, but that's because small top handle bags are my favorite kind of bags anyway, so I don't always look for a shoulder strap for my bags. But I find this shoulder strap a little too long for me. So there are several settings on the strap, and this is how it looks on me on the shortest setting. And just for reference, I'm about 160 centimeters tall. This bag sits a little too low for my personal liking. I usually like my shoulder bag to sit a little higher up, like my Hermes Kelly bag and the Lady Dior bag. Also, on the shorter setting, there's a bit of overhang of the leather, so the strap kind of sticks out across the buckle, and I'm not sure if I like the looks of that. Now, the pro of carrying this bag as a shoulder bag is that opening and closing the bag is quite a bit easier because your body is now supporting the bag for you. Although you might want to pay some attention to the top handle because it does get pushed towards your body. It's not painful or uncomfortable because, like I said, the top handle is quite soft, but for that same reason, I am worried that the constant pressure might distort the shape of the top handle over the long run. You can definitely wear this as a crossbody bag, but I personally find it a little too big for my body frame. Again, wearing this on the strap does make it a lot easier to open and close the bag, but the top handle will hit your body. I carried this bag to a work meeting the other day and I got quite a few compliments for it. I really like that this brand is quite low-key, but you can just tell the bag is made with very premium materials. Mind you though, that day I was sitting down most of the time, so this bag was actually very pleasant to use, but I can just imagine if I did have a very hectic day or if I had a lot of errands to run, this would have been a bit tricky to use. So overall, in terms of craftsmanship and material, I would say Ateliers Auguste has done a fantastic job, but the design might not be the most user-friendly, especially if you have a very busy schedule. I personally still very much prefer their shoulder bag. This bag is just lovely. It looks simple and classy, it's easy to use, and I think it's really versatile as well. In terms of price range, the shoulder bag is actually 20% cheaper than the Mini Marly, so if I had to choose one, the shoulder bag would definitely be my choice. Again, this video is not sponsored, but there's a discount code down below for 10% off if any of you are interested. I hope this has been helpful. Thank you so much for being here. Take care and I'll see you next time.